In today's video, I will talk about the rate of change indicator.
Hi traders, it feels great to find a new indicator that you really like, and you think that, man, I can make a great strategy with this indicator, and I can add this indicator to my portfolio of indicators, and I can add it to my strategies, and I can make a better strategy with it. It's just such a great feeling. And on this lovely day, I want to share a new indicator with you that I think many of you haven't heard of before this particular moment, this holy moment, I would say. And I can say it because why not? So this indicator is the ROC indicator. Now you would think, what is ROC? I never heard of it. I heard of RSI, MACD, the stochastic oscillator, and and the other basic indicators, or not basic indicators, but just not ROC. So what is ROC? And it is not something like this or this or this. It is something very different. It is the rate of change. Now, I love momentum indicators, and momentum indicators are just the best because they are classy and they are actually really helpful even for a trend trading strategy, not just for some pullback strategy or scalping strategy or day trading strategy, but for a real trend following strategy as well, because you actually can build these kind of indicators to your exit strategy and your entry rules as well. And especially when you are managing your trades, you can establish a system where you verify that there is still a trend going on and how much is the decline of the rate of price, and every kind of sweet stuff that you can do. Now let's talk about the ROC indicator and what is it. So ROC is basically, as I said, the rate of change, and in its name, its purpose can be found because it is a momentum indicator in its purest form. So basically what it does, it measures the percent change in a price to another. Now it usually measures compares the current price to a price n periods ago, and so it is a really good momentum indicator. So it is pretty easy to see already that what is the equation of this indicator. And in my opinion, if you are a coder or if you are just a trader but you want to understand strategies better and how you implement your indicators to one another, or you can combine the indicators, you should know the equation of indicators, because basically most of the time they are so simple. They are just the simplest equations in the world. So for example, this indicator is the close minus the close of the price n periods ago. It is divided by the close price and periods ago, and the whole thing is multiplied by 100. This simple, so nothing fancy about that. You can calculate the ROC indicator yourself. Of course, it's easier if you just put it on your chart, but when there will be some magnetic storms because of the sun or something, or there will be just some happenings in the world, and you will be without your computer, but you want to trade in the stock markets like fellow traders did a few years ago. without any computers and with just papers and stuff, if you know the real equations of the indicators, you can still use the indicators without a fucking computer. You can use the indicators without anything, any digital stuff. Now that is an advantage at that situation, I have to tell you. So in my opinion, this indicator is really good with combined with moving averages and some other different kind of momentum indicators. And I would recommend to add it, not to your entry strategy necessarily, but I would recommend to add it to your exit strategy, because that is the way to go. And of course, it is my humble opinion, but it is the 100% truth. No, I'm just kidding. Don't listen to anyone, any YouTuber or basically anyone. Make your own life, make your own dreams. The ROC indicator moves, fluctuates, and goes up and down through the center line, and it crosses above the center line, which is 0, or it crosses below the center line, which is 0 from above and below. It is of course quite obvious. And you have to interpret this indicator in the following way. So when the indicator is in the positive territory, it is I know it's obvious, but I want to tell it to you, because not everyone is even in a basic way interested in mathematics or simple calculations at all. So basically, if it is in a positive territory, you know that the prices are rising. And when the ROC indicator is in the negative territory, you know that the prices are in decline. And even if the ROC indicator is in a downwards direction, but it hasn't crossed 0 to the downside yet, to the negative territory, so it doesn't mean that the prices are declining. It means that the prices are still rising, but at a slower pace. And so basically, ROC is, in my opinion, the best to use as a measurement. You can measure the speed of the rise or decline. And if you use it in such a way, in my opinion, you can be very profitable with this indicator if you, of course, you add it to 2 or 3 more indicators and price action patterns, because those are important as well as this video. And therefore, I would recommend to subscribe to this channel and check out the new channel, which is all about trading strategies with indicators. And there you don't have to see my face. You only see a beautiful, the screen of a beautiful computer. And as I go through all the details of a strategy with real numbers and tests, so this channel is more like a kind of an, I don't know. It is like a way of life. It is like a life-changing channel, in my opinion, and that is more like a computer-related, just hardcore science channel. But I have to. Sometimes I just have to talk talk about some indicators or butterflies or some stuff on YouTube. And I hope this video was useful anyway, because that is the goal. Ciao.